Baker's Library. High road traveler Craig Singhas loves classic cars. But even the most rabid enthusiast can only salute so many old cars at one time. So this week we sent Craig in search of something different. And boy, did he find it.
You know, for years, I was a muscle car kind of guy. But lately, I've really gotten into military vehicles. And that's why I'm so psyched to be going to my very first military vehicle rally as a participant. And it is a good one. I'm on my way to the 31st Annual East Coast Rally as sponsored by the Washington Area Collectors Blue and Gray Military Vehicle Trust. Whew. Now, when a club name is that long, they better put on an impressive event. And it is. It's one of the longest running events of its kind. This year's rally was held at Cal Ripken Stadium near Aberdeen, Maryland. And it was a great venue to see the tremendous variety of vehicles that you see at a military vehicle rally. They have fully tracked vehicles and half-tracked vehicles. There are wheeled vehicles that are small and cute, and some that are just plain massive in scope. Some are as American as apple pie, while others are the vehicles of former adversaries. And not all the vehicles have four wheels and big engines. Heck, for that matter, some don't have engines at all. And that's the cool thing about this type of rally. You just might see any type of vehicle here. Of course, for the do-it-yourselfer, there are parts and projects galore. Now, what you see here is also available like this. Some assembly may be required. While browsing for parts, I linked up with John Como, this year's president of the Washington Area Collectors Blue and Gray Military Vehicle Trust.
Our group comes together for a couple reasons. Number one, we would try to preserve the history of the military vehicles that we used as tools to serve our nation. The other reason is to honor our veterans from all wars, and that's our purpose. This is why we really do it. It's to honor those guys who served our nation.
And these are pieces of history. Many of these vehicles are the same type that crossed the sands at Omaha Beach, Normandy, France, or the surf at Okinawa. These are the vehicles that only a generation or two ago were at the vanguard of world history. They may never have been things of aesthetic beauty, but there's a kind of nobility in their ruggedness and devotion to duty.
This group has fun with their vehicles. You will find that the smaller vehicles probably get towed because they don't drive that fast. But the larger vehicles, such as the Ducks and the 2.5-ton and 5-ton trucks, people actually drive these things to the events.
One guy who drives his military vehicle a lot is Kevin McLean. Now, he was kind enough to let me see how his 1950s Jeep compares to my 1944.
We drive this vehicle a lot. We drive it all around town. We take it on vacation with us to Duck out on the beach and stuff. We go to the hardware store in it, and we drive it quite a bit with the friends and family.
And why not? Let's face it, these vehicles aren't temperamental show cars. These babies were meant to work for a living, and you can drive them for hours on end. They may not be fast, they may not be comfortable, but they were designed to get the job done. My 1944 Willys MB was designed that way 60 years ago, and it continues that way to this day. In fact, now that I have one military vehicle, I've caught the bug to get another. This is going to be my next ride. This is what I want, one of these. Okay, so a Cushman airborne scooter isn't exactly a Sherman tank. But that's the cool thing about military vehicle collectors. They see there's a place for every type of vehicle in their community. So, am I hooked? Well, yeah, but don't get me wrong. I mean, I still love Corvettes and Mustangs, Barracudas and GTOs, but I've discovered a whole new route to travel in the world of automotive collecting. It's fun. It's friendly with lots of places to explore. I think I'll be cruising this road for a long, long time.